Hello. I have returned, my dear brother. Good morning. Sorry I'm late. Goodness. We had a worker over here for a mold in the bathroom. So he had to make sure that he took, wait, how do you say that? He scrapped away the tapete and what is that called?
Hello, Cakez.
Yeah, he scrapped away the wallpaper and then he had to clean it up. And then after that, he had to make sure that, no, he put on some sort of, I don't know what, Anstrich. Painting, I guess. It's literally called painting? Coating? A coating is better. Yeah, and now it needs to dry. And we'll see. On Monday, he's gonna come here again to finish the job. So Monday might also be a late stream. We'll see. But yeah, we had molds in the bathroom, and that was bad, especially for Zoe. Like for me, I don't really care too much. Though it's not good, of course, right? I know black mold isn't good for your health, but like for Zoe, it's worse, right? I fixed my fridge on my own recently. I'm somewhat of a technician. Ooh, my man. Black mold, yeah. That's not good at all. Yeah, apparently it's not. Hello, Jonathan Smith, Ulas and Antonio on YouTube. Good morning, you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Sorry for being late, but I'm here now. The world's most special C++ game developer is live.
Esport, only Twit equals smart hello hell doesn't.
Ah, shut up. This long intro, man. Goodness. Today we're going to add content to the game, aka we're going to put on some rounds. Trying to balance those rounds and early starts for the rounds. And I might even do like these early starts, right? You can start this early here and then there's 2 rounds coming in at the same time, essentially. Like while the other round is still alive, there's more enemies coming here. That's what we're gonna do today. Balance this and make it somewhat difficult. Nothing personal, kiddo. Nothing personal, kiddo. Need to dip in and out of the stream today, as I have AWS shit to deal with. The Friday kebab donation should be along shortly. Oh, what, bro? You don't have to do that, bro. I appreciate it though. You don't have to stay here too, man. But I appreciate that a lot, bro. Mr. Jonathan Smith. Did I hear Stronghold music for a moment? Yeah. Let's see if I can dodge his blabbering. Is that toxic? You're lucky. I meant the intro sound. Intro sound. Blabbering. No. I think you're lying. 5 minutes. Goodbye. See you in 5 minutes, Aizen. I'm not blabbering, okay? I meant the intro sound. Hello, my name on YouTube. Good morning. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today. But before I started the stream, I saw something really interesting, which I've been trying to make devlogs for the longest time. And apparently there's one guy that knows the formula, but says it's broken, which means broken in it doesn't work anymore, but everyone is still copying it, or broken in that it generates a lot of views, which, you know, I like the views. So, maybe we can learn something from here, like, to generate some more views. Like, that's a great thumbnail, made in 30 days. Oh, made in 3 days. And everyone's still copying it. I wonder what he's gonna talk about. I find that interesting because I'm a YouTuber too, and obviously, if I make content, I would like many people to see it. Big views equals big money. Okay, purely financial gain here. Let's see. Good morning.
The devlog formula is broken, and everyone is still copying it. Quick cuts, meme sound effects, loud fake rage. I made X in.
Ah, shit, I don't want to do that. That's too much work. Is there a way to do this without that much work? Like, no cuts and stuff? No sound effect?
7 days, all almost identical. Let me guess, you've seen this before.
Yeah.
Different channels, different games, but the exact same format. Same pacing, same jokes, same I made this in X days. It's like everyone is using this.
I don't think it's about the jokes and the cuts too much. I think it's more about the process and the content in the video. So, for example, you could probably do a video like that without all of these jokes, and maybe a little bit, but not too much, not overdo it. Like Danny is like editing like crazy. You don't really have to do it. I think it's more about the, and I have a video for that too. It's more about the process and what you learned, and if you provide value with that, what you learned to the viewer, so that they, let's say they feel smart, or they can feel the emotion of having tried that too, and then they relate to you because maybe you failed at the same spot as they did fail. Stuff like that, common mistakes. And the reason, by the way, why these videos are so popular is not because it's not because of the editing. I think he gets that wrong. It's because people just like to see stuff being built fast, and they don't want to follow a 10-part journey of, I edit in backpacks today. They want to see the entire start to finish process. That's more entertaining and fun to watch rather than small little chunks that are not that important. And I even have an example for you guys. Excellent tower defense, excellent platformer. Excellent platformer. Tell me that's here. Yeah, making an excellent platformer. 2 years ago, this guy, when he first uploaded this YouTube video, he had, he doesn't have many subscribers still. He had like 1,000 or let's say 500 subscribers, not even monetized on YouTube. And he uploaded this video, and it's been gaining views ever since he uploaded it. It's a constant, let's say, flood of views to this because it's short and it's not really that crazy edited.
Actually not touching the platform anymore.
Much.
Jump buffer, where you click the jump key right before hitting the ground. The jump will buffer, and once you eventually do hit the ground, you will still jump. I added a tiny...
So there's not many cuts and jokes in here. He's just explaining the process, and he's providing a lot of valuable information to the viewer. And by the end of the video, they feel very empowered to make such a game too, because this game looks almost or feels almost like Celeste, which is basically the #1 game in this genre. So it's not only about that, okay? But yes, that does work. Good morning, Terrain. Hello, idiot. Oh, you're banned. 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes, bro. Let me play the sound too. Yeah.
Same devlog template and just swapping out the game. And it used to be great, but now it feels like we're just copying pasting energy. Fast cuts instead of insights, fake chaos instead of clarity. 10 minutes of jokes.
True, I don't like that either. And I could show you why that's not working. I even have an example of why that's not working. Okay, last example, okay? Devlog, 1 day, 1 minute, something like that. 1 day, 1 minute. Vivo. Vuvu. Vuvo, Vivo? Vuvu? Vuvu, there it is. There he is. This guy made videos every day showcasing his journey. Actually, it's doing pretty good now. I have to say, at least the shorts are doing good. They are doing very well. But the videos themselves, a year ago, you can see here, devlog indie game progress, 1 day. 1 day. He uploaded daily progress videos, and they are literally just a lot of cuts, very fast, showcasing what he did. And in the very beginning, when he started doing that, he got quite a bit of views on those, but the views have constantly declined from... Here's where he was getting decent views, like 4K views, 5K, 2K, 16K even. All of these views are really good, but the more he did it, number one, it became predictable, and number two, no one really cared anymore watching it because there was no value really provided. It was just a little fun and a lot of cuts.
Instead of the actual journey. Let's talk about why it's broken and what we can do instead. Before the fast cuts, before the meme spam, before the I made Minecraft in 24-hour videos, there was just one guy. Danny didn't invent game dev on YouTube, but he defined a new era of it. His videos weren't just about...
Oh yeah, he had like crazy cuts, editing, and he also provided some information.
Making games, they were a spectacle. High energy, instant hooks, edits that grab your attention and never let go. He turned game development, which is often slow and quiet, into something that felt loud, fun and chaotic. And the moment those videos blew up, something shifted. Everyone, myself included, saw it and thought, oh, that's the style you need if you want to grow. So we copied it. The pacing.
I thought so too, and I copied it too, but I'm bad. So it didn't work out for me at all, man. I got like 1,000 views or something.
The fake rage, the zooms on bugs, the self-deprecating humor with a splash of I'm losing my mind thrown in. You can trace the...
And the problem with these types of devlogs is if you are not that funny, or if you're awkward, or if you're just bad at YouTube, then you spend 50 hours on one video and you don't get any views. So essentially you spend way too much time on the video and there's no outcome.
Explosion of this formula back to around 2019-2020, then it went viral, Bargy, Rye, Polymorphs and later others followed. Everyone was building games and turning them into YouTube bangers. And it worked. The formula worked. Why wouldn't it? It's fast.
Well, it did work for the guys that got successful, yes. Not for me.
Entertaining, it hits all the algorithm boxes. Humor, speed, relatability and novelty. It's literally YouTube crack. And there's a reason it hit so hard. It made game dev look fun. For years, tutorials and devlogs were mostly quiet code walkthroughs or dry screen recordings. Suddenly, we had creators making game dev feel like a Mr. Beast challenge. People who had never opened Unity were watching these just for entertainment. That's insane reach. It inspired a whole generation of game dev YouTubers.
I remember that video. Stop. Like the downloads keep getting high.
Lowered the barrier of entry, not just for making games, but for showing them off. No one cared if your game was unfinished. As long as your video was funny, you were in. I'm not saying that's bad. That era mattered.
That's not true either, because I made devlogs about my game too. No one gave a crap about it because it was bad.
Energy into an industry that needed it. It gave solo dev.
Is it even valuable to get that following? YouTube following feels so useless, lol. Yeah, of course it is. You want to know why? Watch. Social Blade. There we go. And then you go and type in Danny. Danny. Game dev. That's not him. That's someone else. That's someone else, mate. Danny. Show results. Okay, we're gonna find him. Ah, there he is. So Danny. Oh, wow. He's still to this day earning money off YouTube. So like he spent a lot of time learning YouTube, but he has earned so much money off of YouTube that anything he would do now would gain instant attention. And even his games to this day have crazy amounts of players compared to indie games. And so what he did was he focused on YouTube for 10 years, doing funny videos and fun videos. And then at some point he shifted towards game development while still having the knowledge of YouTube from before. And then he for I think like 3 or 4 years, he spent time making videos and devlogs, basically doing YouTube rather than real game dev, but he did finish every single game he made and uploaded it to Steam, and then people played it. So he made content while at the same time learning game dev by making small games. Guys, what are we learning every day? Make small games. He just used that time period to make not only small games, but also YouTube videos out of it. Then he gained a lot of attention and money from that, a lot of popularity. And now that he has the funding, the time, and the popularity, he completely quit YouTube cold turkey, and now he's making his game. So, a YouTube following, I think, is always good. Following in general, anywhere, is always good. Because like, for example, let's say you want to do playtests. I asked for playtesters. I got an email, someone asking me if they can playtest. So if I don't know anyone, I don't have any following, then obviously I have a harder time. I can ask my friends, of course, but what if I don't have friends, right? So I think a YouTube following is really important too. Yes, I think a YouTube following that is not only game devs, but gamers too, especially gamers as a followers for you, will work very well in advertising your game. So for example, if you only make dev content and it's very specific about learning game development, then you're gonna have a bunch of game devs as your followers. That's probably, because I don't have data to prove it, right? Probably not as valuable as if you make more gaming related content with your devlogs. But yeah, anyways, that being said, let's just move on. I think Danny is really smart, and he used the let's make smaller games time to not only gain very get very popular, sorry, on YouTube, but also learn game development. And then at some point you learned, okay, a bigger game takes more time. I need to focus on this, and he completely stopped YouTube, which I think is totally fine.
A platform. It gave the idea of building something yourself feel exciting. But when something works that well, it gets copied, and then copied again.
Of course,
and again, until it stops
people
being
want
fresh
money.
and just becomes a template. I get why we all copied it. The Danny style devlog was genius when it was new, but now it has become a formula. And like most formulas, it's starting to become really bland, both for creators and viewers.
Yeah,
Fast
because
cuts,
it's repetitive.
Screaming text, jokes every 10 seconds. A devlog where the actual game dev gets maybe 30 seconds of real attention. The problem isn't that this style exists, the problem is that it's become the only style. It's oversaturated. You've seen this video 100 times from different creators, but it still
works. But I spent 2 years developing my indie game. Was it worth it? This one isn't really like that one is. I think I would call this the exception. We watched that as far as I remember.
feels the same because the algorithm started rewarding it, and we all played along. But now none of it stands out. The titles blur, the thumbnails blur, the content blurs. You're watching a new devlog, but your brain is already skipping ahead. Because you already know the joke is coming, you already know the pacing, and you already know the format.
I mean, it is true, and it's kind of annoying.
Let's be honest, a lot of this style isn't even about making games anymore. It's about pretending to lose your mind while doing it. You don't show what you really felt, you show what gets clicks. It's not vulnerability,
Yes, that's correct. And when I tried doing that, I felt so out of character that I just came across as awkward. And the moment I stopped doing that, I had more fun doing videos and just being myself. And what helped with this a lot is Penguin Zero on YouTube. I think he's one of the realest YouTubers out there. I really like watching him.
It's a performance of vulnerability. And over time, that creates a weird disconnection between the dev and viewer. You're not laughing with them, you're watching them act like a character. Weeks of building gets crushed into a 15-second montage. Struggles are skipped, design choices go unexplained, systems just...
Yes, and I think that's the worst part, because you are skipping the process to make a more entertaining YouTube video, but the outcome is that the viewer who watches this thinks they can do this too, which to a degree is correct. Yes, you can do it too, but they do not understand how much work and effort goes into this, and then they might be frustrated when they sit down and actually try it themselves.
Appear.
And instead of having fun, they're actually frustrated and they probably rage.
And you start to forget that game development is hard, messy, and non-linear. It
Yeah.
makes game dev look like magic, but the real magic is in the messy part. When you skip over that, viewers don't get the whole story, and new devs don't see what it actually takes. It punishes depth. If your devlog doesn't scream, joke, and explode every 20 seconds, it probably doesn't go viral. That sucks, because deeper content, the kind that
No, I think I think the problem with deeper content is that it often is not portrayed, but delivered in a boring way. So let's say you have a bunch of knowledge to share, but you're delivering it in a boring way. You don't need to add in a bunch of transitions and sound effects at all. There are so many YouTubers that are uploading literally them just talking into a camera, and then sometimes they are swapping the scenes to, let's say, B-roll footage or something else, and they're doing amazing. The way you present your information, in my opinion, is the way is the important part. And when it's just boring, then maybe your sound is off, then it flies under the radar.
actually teaches something or shares a real story often gets buried. We built an environment where loud beats real, and if you're not performing, it feels like you're doing it wrong. Even if your work is meaningful, personal, or amazing, it might not fit the algorithm, so you start to doubt it. But here's the twist. When people do find those deeper videos, they stay longer, they comment more, they connect harder. Which means the problem isn't the content, it's the expectation. This formula wasn't made to tell a story, it was made to chase attention. And we're starting...
You think it's the expectation that everyone thinks it should be like that? Loud and good's funny.
I made those kind of devlogs too. Fast-paced edits, meme humor, jokes I didn't even know if I found that funny, but it was the formula. And everyone else was doing it, and it was working for them. And I get why it became the norm. It's entertaining, it gets views, but somewhere along the way, I stopped enjoying it. It started to feel like I was just performing. Like the goal wasn't to share the truth about making a game, but to keep the energy high enough to not lose attention. Sometimes I'd spend more time thinking about how to present a feature instead of whether it was good design or not. I was cutting out anything that didn't look exciting, even if it was an important part of development. And what's wild is, those were often the parts I learned the most from. But they didn't fit the format, so they never made it in. I wasn't making devlogs to reflect my progress anymore. I was copying what had worked for other people. And probably the biggest red flag was that I didn't even like watching these types of devlogs anymore. I'd click on one, hear the same music, the same...
Ooh, he's calling it Riot Games. Ooh, yeah, he just says R, but I know who that is. Yeah, that's Riot Games.
The same jump cuts, and just close the tab. But when I found something slower, more thoughtful, more real, I stayed. It didn't need to be...
Well, advertise it. Which one? What did you find? I already showed one here. This one. How I made an excellent platformer. This devlog, 8 minutes, has been popping off over time. It's been 2 years and it's slowly growing, and it's gonna keep growing into the future because this is actual knowledge. And it's not presented in the Danny way. It's presented in an authentic, chill, and knowledge, meaningful way. It's awesome.
Dramatic. It just had to be honest. That's when I realized I had to start shifting how I made my own videos. To focus less on grabbing attention and more on telling a story. Not a perfect one, not always a clean and catchy one.
A story and emotions can keep viewers engaged as well. That's correct.
And I think I'm not the only one, because if I'm feeling this, maybe viewers are too. I'm not just a game dev, I'm also someone who watches these devlogs. And over time, I've realized that I don't really like the fast-paced, meme-heavy ones anymore. After a while, I wasn't learning anything. I wasn't connecting with the person behind the project. So I stopped watching them. And I found myself gravitating toward devlogs that were slower, more thoughtful, where the creator actually explained their process, their challenges, their mindset.
The problem with devlogs oftentimes, let's say you're talking about code, people don't really care about the code. And I have seen many devlogs where people explain it, but the unfortunate truth is, unless you're doing something very generic, your code is always going to be to your problem. catered to your problem and it's your solution. And even if you go through code, it's just, it won't work.
Want their
Because people, they don't want to see your code really, because they don't want to read a lot of text. They just want to be entertained and chill. They just want to see the visuals, yes.
behind the work.
And so the challenge in that is, are you able to convey your message and what you learned with just visuals rather than code? Because game development is a lot about coding too.
One of the biggest shifts I've seen and felt.
Even in Unreal Engine code editor, you still have to code. It's just visual scripting or visual coding. The nodes, stuff like that, that is still code. People don't really want to see it because they can't make anything about it. Like, they won't understand it.
Is that people want insight and connection, not just progress. It's not enough to say, I added farming. Cool, but why farming? What design problems were you solving? What didn't work out at first?
And that's why daily devlogs don't work, because let's say you added farming to your game today, which you can do in a day. Now, why did I add farming? Did it work out? What were the problems? This is something that only shows down 5 days, 5 weeks later. And so you can't really do a devlog every now and then, because you need to gain more information first, more feedback. And so, yeah, that's why these daily devlogs don't work, even if you edit them a lot. They're a waste of time, essentially.
Creators walk us through the thinking, not just the doing, it sticks. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to make. They want the whole story, not just highlights. Most devlogs right now are just highlight reels. But there is more to game dev than that. There are days where nothing works, and there are weeks you spend your entire time tweaking a single system. That's not boring. That's the real story.
Yeah,
and when
that
someone
is
shares
true.
the full arc, from doubt to breakthrough, it hits harder than any meme ever could. Viewers want a voice, not a performance. The best devlogs I've seen lately, they don't shout. They don't fake chaos. They just walk you through the full process.
For example?
Like a friend showing you something they're building. And even if the editing is simple, it works, because it feels honest. That's the kind of voice I want to follow. That's the kind of voice I want to be. They want real value, not just vibes. Fast-paced devlogs feel good in the moment, but I rarely remember them.
This is Danny's game, I think. Yeah, that's Danny's game. They see, like, that's what I mean by Danny being really smart. This is a complete game on Steam. It has a complete gameplay loop, and players play it to this day. What is it called? Muck game? Yeah. Oh wow. I'm good. See this? And this is also, of course, he has a big YouTube following, but look at the reviews, man. And look at the recent reviews. The game is popular on Steam to this day. Muck, yeah. I didn't read your comment. And it has a complete gameplay loop. Maybe it has a little bit of a balance issue, but it has bosses. Like, you can think about it like this. This game came out, when did Valheim came out? It must be close. February? June, yeah. So Valheim came out here. He saw Valheim popping off. He's like, damn, I like playing this game. I make the game too. He made something similar to that game because it was popular. He managed to get a very entertaining devlog going and a lot of attention because of the Valheim hype at the same time. Thought it's a Minecraft clone? No, just look at the visuals. You can see immediately, like, compare that with Valheim. Here. I mean, that one is the most telling in my opinion. Have you ever played Muck? I have not played Muck, no. And so he made a small game in a couple of weeks. Gameplay is not like Valheim? Fine, then it's not like Valheim. Point being though, it is a small game. He completed it from start to finish in Unity. He uploaded it to Steam. He got feedback on the game. He incorporated the feedback into future updates for the game, and then he moved on. And that's the right way to do games, and also, in my opinion, the right way to do devlogs. Because you are sharing, and like Danny doesn't do that. He doesn't share much technical stuff, but I would do that. Like if I were to make a game like this, I would not make it that funny because I'm not that funny, but I would share the technical stuff, the thought behind it, and the ups and downs and the problems and how I overcame these. And so that is, in my opinion, the right way to not only grow as a YouTuber, but also to grow as a game developer. You focus all your attention on the game. Now the game's finished. You have footage from you making the game. And since you're making short games, maybe one game every 2 weeks, so a 2-week period, and then you take some time to do the updates. You should do small games when you start, maybe a month at most. And then you upload the devlog to YouTube. You spend like 1 week slowly editing the video so that it is cohesive and looks good and feels the flow is fine. And then you upload it. And that way you learn game development at the same time as advertising your products. Because no one really cares about a devlog where you just add an inventory system. And then you talk about your inventory system for like 10 days. Who cares?
Meanwhile, the ones where someone explains a hard design choice or walks me through the prototype logic, those stick with me. They make me want to open Unity. They make me want to build. And maybe I'm not the only one feeling this way. Because
I think the best devlog makes you want to make a game. Yes, it inspires you to sit down and do that too. And I think the way you can achieve that is through knowledge, not through entertainment. And I think these videos will live forever because they can act not as a tutorial, but somewhat of they can act as somewhat of a guide. So for example, if I want to make a platformer, I will watch this video. It's short and explains the pitfalls and problems of platformers and how to overcome them. Now, it's not perfect, but it's a guide on how to get started.
The vlogs I return to show the full process. Wins, losses, learnings. Not the loudest ones, the realest ones.
Advertise some of them, man.
Become boring professors with hour-long lectures on ECS and shader maths. I'm saying there's a better middle ground. One where devlogs can both be meaningful and engaging. Give your devlogs a theme, not just a task list. Most devlogs are just feature checklists. I added a quest system, then I fixed this bug, then I made this sword. Cool. But what ties it all together? Start with a question, a struggle, a lesson, like why players got bored after 10 minutes and how I fixed it. Or
I wonder how old he is. He's probably not even 20, man. He's much smarter than me. Holy bro.
Why I scrapped my entire combat system after 3 months. This instantly gives the video a reason to exist. It's no longer just what I did, it's what I figured out. Show the thinking, not just the doing. You don't need to show every second of coding or Unity fixing, but if you made a decision, share it.
Doesn't take much. Okay, I'm gonna ban you for 2 minutes. That was uncalled for, bro.
Reasoning behind it. Why did you pick that UI layout? Why didn't the first boss work? Why did the players ignore the dialogue system? These are things everyone making games wrestles with. Sharing them makes your devlog not just personal, but universal. Then he made a loud, chaotic...
He is 30, he just doesn't go outside. Okay, bro, he's not 30.
...work, because it was him. Or maybe it didn't work, because he decided to quit. But when 100 people copy it, it turns into a parody of itself. The truth is, you don't need to yell to be memorable. You need a voice. One that's actually yours. Let people hear...
It's true though, most game devs that I watched, I don't really go back to them, but I keep coming back to Danny, because I think he's special. Now, obviously he's the biggest one too, but I guess he's the biggest one for a reason.
Your doubts. I'm not sure this is gonna work. Let them see your flow. Your wins, your restarts. That's how you build trust. Explore different formats. Break the mold. The default devlog formula isn't the only way. Try...
What if my personality sucks and it's not made for YouTube videos, but I really want the audience build up? What about your personality sucks that you think won't work well on YouTube? Let's say that, right? If you're being brutally honest, what do you think would suck about you?
A cinematic build-up story, try a deep dive, try a behind-the-scenes video with voiceover and chill music. What matters is that it fits your story, not someone else's format. Be educational without being dry. You don't need to explain every line of code, but if you solve something interesting, a game feel problem, a save system design, a tricky player feedback loop, share that. That's real value. That's what viewers remember. Think of your devlog as a developer diary with lessons. One that helps others build better, not just laugh harder. Make the viewer feel something. And
I still think you should not spam devlogs. Rather, you should wait until you have something to share. Because it is much easier to share something with value, since you made a lot of progress and a lot of visual changes, maybe even two, than it is to share a small little detail that you learned today that might be obsolete in 2 weeks. And so you learn something every day, but that doesn't mean that you should share that every day, because it can also change.
Better, not just laugh harder. Make the viewer feel something. Entertain? Yes, but also inspire. Make them want to build. Make them feel understood. Make them think. Some of the best devlogs I've seen made me pause the video and open my own project. They didn't just fill the time, they lit a fire. Don't make content to go viral. Make something work.
I think, David, that you are projecting yourself too much, and it might just be a fear. You're saying that you sound extremely weak, pathetic, there's no power behind it. If I listen to myself, maybe it's a confidence thing. I have a problem with verbalizing and what I'm doing while I'm doing it. You don't need to say what you're doing while you're doing it. You're recording yourself silently sitting there, and then you're just talking over the footage. Let's say you record yourself for 2 weeks doing something for your game, and after the 2 weeks you have implemented this big feature, you have tested it, you've gotten feedback, you learned something. Now with the footage from 2 weeks, you take maybe 10 minutes of that, the footage that works for you, and then you talk over it. And if you sound weak, then it's not really that much of an issue unless people actually tell you it is. Because even if you sound weak, people will not notice it so much. It can also be that they think you sound chill and it's only in your head. Because if you listen to this guy,
Worth rewatching. Something that makes someone.
maybe this guy thinks that he sounds like a scrawny. So for example, I thought about that myself. I thought about, wait, how do you say that? I thought that was me. My voice was more like, right? Like this scrawny, like the guy that constantly complains and I just don't like it, right? That's, it is. And so maybe this guy thinks so too, but over the course of this entire video, I never really had that impression once. And so unless you put yourself out there and try and see if people like it or not, you won't know. It could just be a fear in your head.
Go. That's exactly.
And if you sound weak, then you just make a chill video. So I'll show you someone that sounds weak, but people don't care. Cakez TV. Cakez. No, that's not the right one. Cakez with I? Ah. This guy makes videos about they are billions. Somewhat successful. It's just him playing the game, and he plays the game quite a lot. And he's known for making 900 pause no challenge, basically challenge runs. And this game is really difficult.
Hello and welcome to a rather smooth 900%.
You could say that this guy has a weak voice, but you could also say he's chill.
Survival run in They Are Billions. As usual, the map is randomly generated and playing on the highest difficulty.
See, like it doesn't really matter because you can find an audience nonetheless. Zizaran has a bad voice, yet people watch him. Exactly, people hate Zizaran's voice. There's actually some people that don't like his voice. Yeah. But he's still very successful. He has like over 400,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 2,000 viewers on Twitch. He's massively successful. So you don't know, man. It could just be in your head. Now, you still need to deliver quality to the user, value. If you don't do that, then it doesn't really matter.
What I need to hear today. The Danny style devlog isn't bad. It was creative, exciting and new ones. But now it's not new.
XQC?
It's just normal. And
you don't understand what XQC is saying, yes?
when everyone's using
there he is on screen!
same formula, it stops being a creative choice and becomes a default. But if this style is you, genuinely you, then keep doing it. But if you're just following it because you think you have to, then maybe it's time to try something else.
For me, it took me about 2 years to become me on YouTube. Somewhat. And if I now make a video that is actually like 90% me, I feel very relaxed when I make YouTube videos. Now, obviously, I've been uploading mostly reactions. But when I talk over the videos, so when I do an intro, stuff like that, that is now mostly me. And I'm gonna go back to that and explore a lot more. But yeah, that's beside
but
the point.
devlogs don't have to be
really
like
fit
that. They can be thoughtful, emotional, raw. They can mean something.
Exactly.
Your game isn't just mechanics.
And I
it's
hope
the mindset behind it.
And I hope that YouTube shifts into this direction, because that's better for everyone watching. It's, in my opinion, more entertaining, not because it is more cuts, more edits. Excuse me. But it's because it's more valuable. And therefore, people stick around longer. He's right. And then you also feel empowered to make games, which means we will have more game devs.
Lessons, the doubts, the decisions, those sort of things. No speed montage.
It depends if it's about a meta. Let's say the meta builds, right, that you have in games. There's also a meta on YouTube. If the meta on YouTube in devlogs changes to this more information style devlog, because people get tired of the funny jokes types devlogs that don't really have any content or value. Let's not say content, because they do have content but not value. Then that's good, in my opinion. It is only good for everyone, really. You don't really have to feel like you're wasting a lot of your time when you're watching one of these, and you go away from these devlogs with some valuable information. It's obviously a waste of time if you're just watching YouTube. But watching YouTube and finding good nuggets of information can be very detrimental to you as a game developer in becoming better, in learning something.
Can capture. So here's what I think. You don't need to be loud to be heard. You don't need to be fast to be worth watching. And you don't need to follow the algorithm to make something great. Be someone we haven't seen yet.
Yep.
Be you. If this made you think, help you in a way, or inspired you, consider subscribing to see my upcoming videos and devlogs.
I accidentally made a full game. Where was that?
Subscribing to see my...
I accidentally made a whole game while testing AI. See, that's a good content. Is that the same? See, he only has 200 subscribers. I can't believe it, because he has really good content. Oh, he's starting to pop off now. I see, it's recent. Yeah, like YouTube, when you're making a new channel. This is a new channel. This guy... Wait, it is a new channel or not? How does he only have 200 subs? Oh, because he was trying to do the Danny stuff before. That didn't work. I made a game in 48 hours. Yeah, there it is! That's the Danny, probably Danny type devlog he made. Yeah, true. And then he noticed that, oh wait, I don't get, that's my level of views. Yeah, bro, that's what you, listen, see, this guy's such a dummy, because he thinks that, oh, everyone gets 10,000 views. When you start on YouTube, bro, you know where you start? 2 views, 3 views maybe, something like that, bro. You get nothing for your entire time you spent making the video. You get absolutely F on. You know, and yeah, I built a fully website without coding thanks to AI. Anyways, okay, but he's now starting to pop off a little bit. See, like he pushed through the low amounts of views, and he's finally starting to pop off a little bit. Some of his videos actually start to resonate. This one starts to resonate with the audience, and some of his older videos too. This one's 5K as well. Cool. Yeah, guys, hey, subscribe to him, because I think this guy is very, he's like, he has some really good information, and hopefully he does make some devlogs with a lot of knowledge in the future too. I think he gets it, in my opinion. He gets it. In my opinion, this type of devlog is going to win over the other types of devlogs in the future. I'm pretty sure. Rico has been too negative today. I'm gonna send you home for 20 minutes, bro. See you later. Play. Let me unpause notifications. And by the way, one more important thing before we unpause. If you want to support him, this is the video. Very, very important right now, because the video is starting to pop off. If you are coming from this video and you want to support him, what you should be doing is watch this entire video again on 1% volume. It needs to have volume, and then watch it from start to finish. So you give him the maximum amount of watch duration, so that gives the best sign to YouTube that it should promote the video more. If you just come here, you click play for 10 seconds and you leave, you just click subscribe and thumbs up like that, that won't do much for him. You will actually hurt him because of that. So watch the entire video. Okay, do something else, go make dishes or something, but watch the entire video. Very, very important. The watch time is the #1 metric. It's not about the views, it's about how long people watch the video for. That's really important, okay? Do that. Okay, guys, let's move on. Let's move on. Make game. Yeah, we want to add content today. I'm going to balance the rounds. And since we now have finally the Kingdom Rush type system in the game, we can actually start adding rounds. And then we have different types of enemies too. Bull. Enough different types of enemies that counter your units so that we can test out the game. And yeah, let me unpost notifications, sorry. Aye. He spent 300 million on money.
Good day. Retard.
No, the interaction means how long you watch. That's all it is.
Countdown to next bad take, 30 seconds. Uton Morgan Giga good developer.
Good morning, my man. Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Okay, we need a...
Am I so out of touch? No.
Sound effect when we click that button.
Just subscribed. 11 months. I'm so happy to be part of this community for 11 months.
My man.
I was here for all releases, all the hours of hard work and finishing all
Appreciate
these
it.
games. Maybe I will see him do a react soon, instead of only coding all the time.
Commit and
Okay,
push
bro.
immediately.
Okay,
and
bro. I
then go
appreciate the
back
support, man.
Hello.
Appreciate it, bro. Alright, so we want to play a sound. And I already know which sound I want to play, which is the one when we sell.
Can you please stop spamming in the chat? We are trying to keep the chat clean. Thank you for listening and please don't be mad for the first spam warning. Jonathan Smith. My man, thank you for $10. For the Friday kebab, car repair, diaper fund.
Holy! Appreciate it a lot. Oh, you said car repair. Thank you so much for the big support, bro. $10. That's a lot, Jonathan Smith, man. I do have a question for you guys, though. Guys, I have a question. Since now the situation with the car is as follows, okay? I need some advice on how to argue properly tomorrow, okay? Now, tomorrow I'm gonna call the car dealer, the one where we bought the car, and I'm gonna explain to him that the warranty does not take effect on the side mirror of the car. The side mirror of the car, the plastic down below is broken, okay? And there's like a gaping hole in there, and we want to have it fixed because the car is... We just bought the car of the car dealer, and we don't want to have a broken car from day one, right? It kind of sucks. And if I saw it at the dealership, I would have pointed it out and then told him, please fix it, right? I would have done that. I didn't see it, unfortunately. So I called an attorney asking, well, what can I do? And the attorney told me, since the warranty doesn't support you in this, because it's only about electronic parts, and since the side mirrors work, they go like right, they this one here, they work, the function is not impaired, it does not fall into a warranty problem. I somehow need to argue with the car dealer tomorrow that he should allow me to fix it and he pays. Like, how do I argue this? It's like the attorney told me it is a mangel in English. What does mangel in English mean? Mangel. Shortage, deficiency. I guess deficiency. It is a deficiency on a car that was there at the time of purchase. That's how I could argue. Your fault for not inspecting it properly? Defect. Yeah, it's a defect in the car that was there at purchase time. But is that good enough as an argument? If I would have seen it... I'm not spending money on attorney. I just called him, man. That doesn't cost me any money. I called him for like 2 minutes. Can you prove it? I cannot prove it, no. I can only say that we saw it later. We saw it on the same day that I got the car, but when I was at home, not at the car dealership. Ich muss es nicht beweisen. I don't have to prove it because it is assumed that in the first 12 months it was present at the time of purchase. Okay. Not sure if in Germany, but in some countries the seller has to disclose every defect.
Sengo, Cakez, this time it's
Physical
not
stuff
spam.
is hard to prove since
I
it's always
started
falls into
gamedev
customer
because
error
of you,
and such.
And now I'm right in front of releasing my first game. I'm working on the early access trailer, it's just 40 seconds long. Could you please check it out and maybe rate it? I'd love to get some feedback from you in the chat. https://youtube.b/05zmxake_zeds.
What is this message that guy just typed in my chat? I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for a ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you fix my car, it will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you and I will... Speech taken from a movie, I see. Cakes, it's time to not spam. I started gamedev because of you. Now I'm right in front of releasing my first game. I'm working on an early access trailer. It's just 40 seconds long. Could you please check it out and maybe rate it? I would love to get some feedback. If Sengo, even if Mr. Amida advertised this message, if this is another one of those bait messages, bait links, because it's a shortened link, that is either a rickroll or something like that, I will ban you. Again. Horror Tangy official access trailer. What is this? Bro, what's with the quality on that, bruh? The quality is terrible. Power off. There's gonna be a jump scare. Use. What is that? Huh? Did you... My god, did you just make a game? Holy. What the... You're banned. No, you're banned. What does that have to do in there? Huh? Godot engine?
Am I so out of touch?
See you in 5 minutes.
No.
Gabriel Ope Santos is gifting 1 sub to the community.
Okay, bro. Very effortful, yeah. I'm off work today. Hey, Neon Codes, how you doing? Good morning. Horror Tangy official early access release trailer. Okay. Mm-hmm. When you make a 3D game, will you also make your own engine or already use one? We'll see. I'm gonna... was the car bought from a main Hyundai, Ford, Ferrari dealer or just a second-hand dealer? Second-hand dealer. If it was a main dealer, then you could ask them to do it as a goodwill gesture. Yeah, I can't. Because it's a second dealer. So how do I argue with that guy, man? I'm trying to, in my head, I'm constantly thinking, how do I argue with the car dealer to repair the car? After I gave him the money, I didn't see the problem. I didn't see the riss in English. What does riss in English mean? They'll just tell you to do it yourself. Riz? Rise? Guys, that's not true. Damage. I didn't see the damage. Can't you return it within a few days? So like the attorney told me that usually that only happens when you are purchasing a good, let's say online, and they deliver it to you. They didn't deliver that to us. So
I would formally request the right to untimeout Sengo. I think he put effort in a joke and don't deserves a timeout for the absolute cinema he dropped.
You just tell him that if it works, it works. So you mean I just tell him that I didn't see it, I want it repaired because we just bought the car. We don't want to drive around with a broken mirror. And also there's another issue with the car at the front. Like I'll draw you a picture. So there's more stuff with the car that's wrong. So when you're sitting in the car, right, and here's the steering wheel, and then you have like the window coming in like this, right? And then this is the entire window. When you're sitting in the car like that, right, this is the steering wheel here. And then this is the armature in English. There is obviously the Rückspiegel in English, whatever that's called. And then next to it, there's like this piece of plastic that is, I think, is a sensor that's on the wind screen or whatever that's called, the Frontscheibe in English. And this thing is loose. The cable is hanging, and it's loose from the. It is loose from the window because the tape no longer holds it. So that got loose 1 or 2 days later. It was loose when I saw the car for the first time. I told him to fix it. He fixed it with a terrible... And so that's loose again. So he needs to fix that and the fucking side mirror, like, because it's broken here at the bottom. There's literally like a gash in there. Been fixing my car since last December when I bought it. It was used. And after 3 days of buying it, the dash lit up like a Christmas tree. Been chasing him to fix it for some time and visited him more than 15 times. Threatened with a lawsuit because I would lose the throttle mid-drive, and now he's fixing everything. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I asked the attorney, like, we can't really threaten him with a lawsuit because... Yeah. Tell him that you want to return the car because it sucks and he can keep the money. Yeah, sure. What a dumb take, man. What am I reading? Again, Cakez, Paragraph 450 ist die Lösung. Zumindest kannst du es damit probieren. Du förderst Nacherfüllung und wenn er damit abblitzt, trittst du vom Vertrag zurück. Nacherfüllung? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... I hate, like, the attorney sounded a little bit mad because I kept calling him, right? So I don't know how many times I can still call the attorney without him getting too mad, but because he's effectively working for free, right? But, okay, Nacherfüllung. Show us a picture. I don't have it right here. I'll prepare one for next week. This guy again, yeah. Falls into the accessories and not the functional category. I know, but it still sucks that this is loose again. Call a different attorney. Yeah, it's true. If it's from a second-hand dealer, unfortunately you may have to take it as an experience and repair it yourself. Second-hand dealers can be scumbags, and it's not worth the emotional energy. Yeah, I know. I will not try to spend too much emotional energy on it, like you said. I'm sure you will get it 100%. Also, bring your table to bang it. Imagine it is chat and blabber in front of the dealer guy. Just imagine it, chat. And blabber... What? Just imagine it is chat and blabber in front of the dealer guy. Oh, I see. Shut up. Oh yeah, this guy keeps talking. Okay, bro, shut up. Okay, that's toxic. Kaufrecht, test.de. Ihre Rechte beim Einkaufen. I don't know, man. Like, the guy that has knowledge about cars, I trust him more than some website from Stiftung Warentest. I'm gonna read it nonetheless. Good morning, Kuchenfurz, yeah.
Don't be
Hey,
afraid
AQ,
of
good
poor
morning,
marketing and you'll be stronger. Good game will sell nonetheless. The money will come.
I know
to
it
you.
is, but still, we'll see. Again, we'll see. Anyways, let's move on here. I'm gonna have to code this. Let's start coding the game. It's been draining me a lot, this thing with the car. It's really annoying, but hey, not everything in life works perfectly, does it? Let's make the game, guys. Okay, so what we need to do 5k times 10 here. What we need to do is basically just code the game. So round 1. Let's begin with round 1. I spawn 4 rats in round 1. Is that too easy? Also, are rats too easy to kill? They take 3 hits. Maybe I need to add... Maybe I need to make them more beefy. Give them more HP. Rangers deal 55 damage. These guys deal 50 damage. So let's try. Let me see here. Cakez framework. Let's put out a balance sheet. You could say it's emotional damage. True, yes. Let's say rat on... Now the physical damage on the defender by default is 50. We need 3 hits to kill a rat. What if we make it 250 damage? Now it's 5 hits. Or we make it 260 damage. Great, it lags. 260. Then it takes 6 hits. And it goes down to 5. What about 60 damage here? When does it go down to 4? 4 hits us on 65 damage. What about 55 here? Which HP... This is 5 hits, this is also 5 hits. 240. 230. 5 hits, 4 hits. 220. Ah, there it is. 220 I think is a good one. The reason why is because with a little investment, you will be able to go from 5 hits to 4. And let me find out, when do we go to 3? How much is that? 70? 75? 75 damage, which is a 25 damage increase, is 3 hits. That's a big upgrade. So... Guys, he's running out of points soon. Let's make rat have 220 life. 220 life. Okay, cool. So we had that you cannot bet with channel points on Twitch as a duchy, but you are allowed to watch gambling streams, yeah? Yeah! Oh, guys. Oh, guys. All right, let's see. So that's it. Let's go to round 1. The round 1 in Kingdom Rush is literally just 3 goblins. My round is 4 rats that spawn reasonably fast. And since I'm teaching the player, I want to teach the player, I will make the rats always come from this position here. And then goblins will come from here. And then at some point, there will only be rats coming from here. And at some point, rats come from here as well, and they move through the forest. And the goblins will always follow the roads for now. Let's see. So this is 4 rats with the improved damage. The improved HP. Yeah, it takes a bit longer, and they actually get past this guy now. Okay, I think that's fine. That being the first round. Now, next round. Good morning. Hey, Mr. Pikachu's Glitch. Good morning, man. Let's start on round 2. I obviously want to spawn a bunch of rats as well on Path Index 2. A little bit more this time, maybe not so much though. And then I want to spawn... I don't want to add in the goblin yet. Let's test that. Isn't it a bit confusing that some enemies don't follow the roads? No, because this is showing it. Like, because I'm being consistent. If all of a sudden enemies would walk here over the grass, that would be confusing. Here not, because I'm literally teaching the player visually that this can be a path. So this is a path, it just doesn't look like the road. Okay, let's see. So this is now... Okay, let's get some more early go. Fail to load Wayfire. Oh, I see. Because I'm not playing a sound here yet. I forgot. Reroll. I think it's... Does it play a sound here? No. Reroll shop. Reroll. Oh, maybe it's not reroll. Wait. I'm gonna have to find all play sounds in star.cpp. Not this, not barrier hit, not orange spawn. Not ground slam, placing units, Tangy home. Coin back. I think it's coin back drop. I think this one here. Coin back drop on the ground. And why? Because I want to put it here. Let's see, how does that feel? Audio files today? No, not really. I'm just building the game today. I'm trying to build the first level. Let's see. Pause that. I don't know about this. What do you guys think? about the sound effect. Maybe it should be spawn orange, though. Orange drop. Orange spawn or orange drop, maybe. Oh, I hate that. We could try orange spawn or orange drop. Let's test that. I think in balloons, the red balloon plops with one hit. It does, yeah. Let's see. I don't like that too much. It is orange drop. What about orange spawn? I feel like it needs to be... Let me see. How does Kingdom Rush do it? With the sound effects. Sound design. This is something I'm still learning a lot. Sound design and sound effects. Oh, summer sale is on now. Ooh, big money. What is that? 42 tower defense game. Oh, minus 25%. Damn. How's the game going, by the way? 6 user reviews. We watched this game. Don't you guys remember? Copy that. Let's see. How's the game going? Here. Keep fat fingering, man. Ooh. Online 24-hour peak, 0 players. Oof. Oh no, it's not doing too hot. No. Updated when? Patches? 17 April. Balance patch. Hotfix. No content patches. Oof. So this guy gave up on the game, did he? He gave up, my brothers. It's gone. It's over. This guy lost. Recent events and announcements, April. Act 1 demo now live. Demo? You can buy the game, bro. What you mean? So he stopped updating the game, it looks like, guys. Balance patch. Yeah, there's not much content here. Like, I did this in a day. Like, when I wrote some of this stuff, like, I can do that in a day. There's not much, unfortunately. Enemy health. Windmill health increased. Scaling multiplier doubled. Like, this is something you could do in a couple of minutes, even. And now, obviously, you have to test it out, but man, sucks. I was having hopes for this game, because he did have a player base, but if he doesn't update it at all... I mean, did he have a player base? I mean, if you don't update it, of course you don't, right? April, here's where the update stopped. And the player stopped too. Sad. Yeah. It's been completely stale and now because of the sale, maybe. Sucks, bro. Damn it. I like this game. It looks good. It was one of the better tower defense games we looked at. Sad. Fine. What do you guys think? Did you do Next Fest at all? I don't know. Let's see how Kingdom Rush does it, and let's get a different song. Where is Steam? Oh, I closed Steam, of course, because I got distracted. Must have been bad, since luck doesn't play a role, Sage. Okay, Isris, I can see the passive aggressiveness in your tone here, okay? Stop. I know what you're trying to do, bro. Uh-huh. Let's see. He's saying what you're preaching. But he did have a player base, bro. And he didn't update it at all. The game. He just made some balance changes. Like, he obviously got feedback, bro. Aha. Bloop? It's like a big bloop one.
I love Cakez dirty dog fucking
Interesting.
no skill, no original ideas, blue steal a bastard, no clue, no knowledge, no game.
So it's just a big
release, no
bloop?
good text,
A loud
no
bloop?
code, dumb idiot react Andy, fuck off, stop streaming, okay champ.
Wait, now it just dun, and it does the bring like a coin sound as well. So there's a trumpet that starts the wave. Okay, trumpet starts the wave. Coin sound. A lot of variations. No, I don't think it's variations. The first one was just how it is, if that makes sense. The first one is just starting the game itself. Yeah, it's always dun 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 and the coin sound. That's always what it is. Coin sound plus dun 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 dun. We have the orange sound already. Interesting. Yeah. Coin sound plus starting wave sound. So the orange spawn should be happening when we do the button because we got money. Or the orange drop, one of the two. Maybe the coin drop even. But I think that sucks. It should be purchase or something. Let's see. It should be the purchase sound. Or we could even try to find a... Nah, it should be orange spawn or orange drop, one of the two. We'll decide which one it is. And then starting a round, I don't really have a sound for that yet. I need some sort of sound for starting the rounds. Hello, orange people. Good morning, Secret Google Spy. How are you doing, man?
Account just joined.
Glad to be back to my favorite Vulkan and Godot stream. Please keep your functions shorter than 5 lines.
I bought a thing on Amazon, was like free Prime for a month, little bro, and I was like, okay, sure, but I'll cancel it. What would you do? 5 years developing the Game Tangy TD for 5 years, so I have 5k views and do reacts all day while answering game dev questions. I don't like your implication, bro. See you in 10 minutes. Shut up. Don't bring drama into my channel. I told you a million times. Go away. Button click. What is this? Nah. We do need... chip upgrade. Yeah. Chip level up. Nope. Coin drop ground. Yeah. Coin pickup. That's nice. Coin. Error, fireball, flash freeze. Ice explosion, level up, metal tank. On hit, orange drop, placing units. Red bite, skeleton impact, swing. Upgrade, up long. What is that? I remember old colleagues said you didn't ban anyone and bans anyone for literally anything. Yeah, that's not true. That is, I told if people do not follow rules, they have to get banned for 5 minutes. Up dog. Up dog? What? Wave? Where?
Am
up
I
dog?
so out of touch?
What do you mean by that?
No.
Firefly just subscribed. Fuck Cakez.
Thank you very much for the support, man. I appreciate it, bro. Zombie attack? I see. I understand now. I'm gonna use up short. Up dog. It's not up dog here. There's no up dog. What you talking about? There is no up dog. God. I'm gonna do up short for starting a round, guys. Holy. No, I closed the game CPP file. Oops. Okay, so when do we start the round? Listen to this. If the license suits you, Pixabay. Nah. French horn. Let's see. I've never found a good one on Pixabay. Nah. This is supposed to be a French horn, man. You know what this is? This is a sound that you play when you play a horror movie and someone's behind you and you turn around while the guy appears at the same time as you, jump scaring you. That's a jump scare. It's a jump scare, man. I appreciate it, man, but Pixabay just doesn't have any good sounds in my opinion. I appreciate it though, Freaky. I really do. Don't get it the wrong way. I don't have a high opinion on Pixabay because oftentimes these sounds do not describe, are not exactly what they advertise to be. For me, this doesn't really that's not a French horn attack. Something. Yeah. Could you show the UI for a while? No, I have a video on that here. If you want to test, want to see how I did it, but it would take too long to show the UI now. All right, let's see. Update level. It increases the round index. The enemies are spawning. Spawn when the preview timer is less than or equal to 0 and the preview timer gets decreased here. So we can do a const float preview timer is level state preview timer, and then what we do here is if previous preview timer is greater than 0 and preview timer level state preview timer is less than or equal to 0, then we play a sound. And up short, I think it was. Basically, that is starting a round. I think. But I don't think it will work on that, does it? No, it doesn't, because this one here needs to be... Oof. I do it in the UI, actually. Fuck, man. Enemies left to spawn. Some are generated by Elven Labs on Pixabay. I would assume, yes. Of course, I mean, it's just a way to get money, right? People will try. Of course they will. I'm not even mad about that. Like, of course. I mean, just people trying to get by or farm some money in an easy way. Okay, we need a sound. Wait, what happens when I let this run out? There's more timers coming. So it does a cry like, right? When it's like, it does a sound effect when the wave can be added, right? We need that too. No. Fanfare. We need some sort of fanfare, yeah? Fanfare sound effect. Now, thing is, guys, I have downloaded a lot of sounds that we have not unpacked yet. I think. I only have unpacked 2 out of 2. Let's search for fanfare. Nothing. Okay. Now that kind of sucks, but we have more Sonis like these things, right? New pack. I don't know what new pack was. Sonis GDC. Bundle 1 of 9. Okay, so we need to name this GDC number 1. And then this one will be number 2. Phone recorder plus noises plus Audacity. Yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. I kind of want to completely implement that feature because it is kind of important. Here. So that is GDC number 2. Let's see, what do we have here? Around bridges, city traffic, computer noises. Oh wow, really? That's it? 2. Sounds more like Danish bunkers, just water, passing trains, wind turbines, start select. What is that? Start select, set strings, tonical, aura, aura, pure 1. What is this? Huh? Wait a minute. Shut up. Huh? What is that supposed? That's cool. That's like a photograph. Ah. Okay, bro. I don't like that this one doesn't sound too good. Julian Ray, background machinery, space. Finest sound FX for space. Okay, let's see. Maybe this guy is good. Wait, that's it? SOS? It's too loud, isn't it? I apologize. This is not sound effects, you're actually making me mad, okay? This guy's making me mad. Loud, birds. Huh? There's so much trash on the internet, it's insane. What the hell? Maybe I'm just mad. Huh? It's completely useless. I guess this is just ambient sounds, okay? What is this? UI sound pack, okay? Select, error, scroll. It's always futuristic. Yeah, it's futuristic. Yeah, for example, so much trash, Cake 77. Okay, bro. I'm gonna ban you. Okay, I'm actually getting mad by this, by GDC too. Goodbye! Let's make another one. This one is surely going to be good, my brothers. It is surely going to be good. These are free to use from GDC. This is the oldest one from 2019. I'm slowly going to go through these GDC. Let's do GDC 2019 number 3. And then we can also do GDC number 1. That's 2019 number 1. And then the other one, GDC. There we go, number 2. That is 2019 as well. All right, so now we have number 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Eh? Oh, I see. No, wait. Eh? GDC. Guys, why is this not sorted? Am I dumb? Hey? I thought this would sort itself. Am I stupid? Honey? Why is number 1 here at the bottom? Can't you see rage bait? No, I'm not rage baiting. Hey? Why are these not next to each other? These folders. Eh? F5? I did. Like 10 times. Switch to detail view. No, man, I want this to load in the proper order. This one is out of order. You sort by date? No, this is not sorted by date. Oh. I'm stupid. Okay, I apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Sorry, it was my mistake. I'm stupid. Okay, number 3. Let's see. Oh, wow, there's a lot more here. Okay, creatures, drones, dogs, parking garages, squeaks and creaks, rips and tears, metal shelf, spaceship, rally cars, monster pack, ice cold sound pack. Ooh, firecrackers, cartoon arrow sound pack. Bone cracking sound pack. Ooh. Undoing computer. Okay, let's see. Bone cracking. What's that? Hey, that's not bad. Not bad. Firecracker? Hey. Yeah. Nice. What about this? Ice cube? Yeah. Ice cube moving. Okay. But we don't really have maybe rally cars? Guys, whenever a round starts, we're making a rally car. It's like... Yeah. What about this? For like when the round can start. I actually gotta try that. That sounds fun. Wait. Wait, why can I not start? There we go. Okay. He might read his YouTube chat before 2025. That's generous. At this rate, Tangy TD will be finished in 2030. I hope you live that long. I'll join the reads this under 2 minutes. I'll join if he reads this under 2 minutes. Cut long ones to make your own sounds. I know, yeah, I will. Realizing two columns in Explorer every folder is making me mad. Resizing those 2 columns in every Explorer. Shit. Oh my god! Fucking don't ask me for an update. Sorry, I knew this was gonna happen. I leaked. It's a couple of pictures I leaked, sorry. And then it bling! Game SFX. Shouldn't have done it, sorry. You saw nothing, chat. Okay? Move the window! Sorry. Ow. Okay, let's see. So what I want to do here is take this. Okay. What if I change the semitones? What if I do that? Okay. Now we need to have a loudness for this, right? That's a bit too loud. Needs to be kinda... I like that a lot more, man. Okay, whatever. Let's try that. Now it's no longer funny. Now I think it's just low quality. I mean, I do need fanfare though. I think it's right. Oh my god, load this, man. Holy. It's the one downside of DaVinci Resolve. The program itself is just absolutely slow. Bad. Perfect for your game then? Okay, Becca. Render audio only. Let's put it in. Can I put it in downloads or is that an issue? Delete that. Then it should be fine. Okay, let's put it in downloads. And then call it round start. Okay. Add to render queue. Why can I not do this? Huh? Why not? Huh? Game audio? Why can I not do that? Huh? Hey, why can I not add this to the render queue, man? What? Maybe it was a bug. Yeah, I think it was a bug. Yeah, it was a bug. It's fine. There we go. Render. That was fast. Too fast. All right. So add that. Start that here. Let me see. Assets. Sounds. Round start. Okay. Okay. Open with Audacity. And you guys are saying, like, AQ, you said I can do something to automate this process. To having to convert this, all of the audio files. I could do something else, right? What was that again? Export as WAV file. Hello. Why does it take so long? What the hell? FFmpeg. Yeah, like a script, right? That runs on this. Alright, guys. Let's see. I'm not that happy about it, but let's see. So if we start a new round, it's not here. That won't work. How? Like I click the button, I guess? I click the button or by... when they appear. So let's not do that for now. Let's say start a new round, play sound. Round start. Sound option SFX. Yeah. I think it's called round start, right? Round start wave file. So this is what it sounds like now, guys. Shit. Wait, not here. You guys ready? You guys ready? Wait. Wait a minute. What do you guys think? Right. And then you yeah, the next round starts here soon. How many classes are there in the project directory? No, I don't have any classes. I only have structures. Great use of time, ship it. Well, let's see if we can find some more sound effects. Sports car, spaceship, scanner sound effect. I really want Hong Kong. Action kit. What is this? Hong Kong action kit? Uh-huh. Eh? Hit? Oh, it's hits. Lazy Dev found a good one. Online voice recorder. I don't know, not a sound engineer though. What is this? Is this AI again? Agree and close. What is this? You are banned, sir! 10 minutes for that, bro! You're wasting my time! Stop! Goodness! Nah, these are just hits and whooshes. Okay, action kit hit. Sequence. Hey, cool. But it's not what I need. Original sounds, docs. Wait, what is that? Container ship being loaded. Trucks on docks passing. What about this? The thing is, I'm not an artist with sound design, so I don't really have... See, like, as you can make a matching pixel art game, you can also make matching sounds, if that makes sense. So in Kingdom Rush, it's all about, well, kingdom, right? It's all about medieval times. It's all about, you have your own, I don't know, castle, and then a fanfare makes sense, right? Because it fits very well. Now, what would fit here? I don't know. Consider installing Quick Look to quickly preview files. What is that again? Streamable? Shit, wait, I clicked on it wrong. How many classes are there? Actually, I read that already. Sorry about that. What's this? Quick Look. How does that work? You double click it? And it's a Quick Look is just really fast. Is Kingdom Rush the game that appears with the night shooting arrows? No. That is a mobile game designed to be polished to the maximum so that it feels juicy. It's maximum juice in a game. And usually this type of advertisement is only a very limited part of the game, a very short part of the game, and the actual game is a base building game, something like that, so that you get hooked into the game because it looks good. When you're in the game, you're actually engaging with the base building mechanics, mostly because base building is much more lucrative, let's say that, to make players spend money on, because it's much more easier to monetize it using microtransactions. Fanfare still works for your game, but it's still a fantasy medieval type game. You press space while in the Explorer to toggle the preview. Toggle? Or do I press spacebar every time I hover over a new item? And then I press space. Like hover item, space. Hover item, space. Hover item, space. Or is it space? And then I just hover. It's a toggle. Okay. Cakes, I think your game lacks juice. Yeah, I know. It does lack juice in that sense. I know. Trucks. Okay, well, I need medieval type stuff, which I don't have here, unfortunately. Membranes, firecracker, ice and cold, monster pack, pops. It's a person doing that, bro. Okay, that one not so much. Relica, scanners, spaceship. There's so many spaceship. It's making me mad. Folly. Aluminium, chain metal, zipper case. Ambience. City, heavy wind, rain, thunder. Turtle dove. Will preview the currently highlighted item in the Windows Explorer. Yeah, this is great for like a... Yeah, we do have some good stuff, but it's not what I need. Crunch mode. What's that? Pizza, frozen, celery, green, ice, creek, leaks, impact, throw, snowball. Why does it say all of these things when it's literally just one? Or is it just all of these together that you could search for this? And then, oh, this could be snow. This could be a step. This could be a throw. This could be an impact, ice. So it's more searchable that way? Okay, but that's not what we need. We need like original sounds. Oh, actually we did that already. Hong Kong, spaceship scanners, monster, cartoon. What is that? Ah. Yeah, that sounds funny, but bone cracking, astrodroid. Eh. Vegetable, undoing computer, sci-fi invaders, rock, brick. What is this? Debris. Close your eyes and play the game and sign and mumble what SFX you think would fit. Here. Well, okay. This would be a blob. 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 And instead of room, it's like... Yeah, maybe a fanfare. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know yet. Definitely not the motorbikes. That doesn't fit. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just looking for fanfares, to be honest. But I'm not gonna find one. I know that. So 3 out of 5. That's gone. Let's do 4 out of 5. Maybe here. Dude, your video on X sound was great. Thanks. On X sound? Under the view menu in the Explorer window, you have a preview pane where you can play audio in the window. So this is GDC. GDC 2019. Number 4. Was it 4? Yeah. Cool. X audio. Boat pulley. Sounds Hong Kong. Resonant. Bass. What is that? It's quite a lot, no? Uh-huh. Chain. Oh, cool. Ah, cool. These ones are actually really good. Uh-huh. Waves. Nice. I like that a lot too. You can permaban me if this is a troll cakes. What about this one? You can use it as an inspiration. Medieval intro. I'm gonna get so demonetized looking at this. I'm not gonna permaban you, bro. No, it's a joke. It's a bit loud. Sorry about that, chat. Mercury Mont. What is that? It's another car. Huh? Uh-huh. So these are just car? Uphill? Doppler horns. What is that? Wait, maybe this? Dirt. I don't know. God damn it, man. You can see the low quality, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed, you know. I'm trying to get something high quality, but it's turning out to be really difficult. And it does make me... yeah... What is this? Metal? Glass? Oof. Basketball game, kitchen sounds, laughs, water flow, bloody nightmare, doom, future weapons, robotic, users of tomorrow, blades, burps, and... I can sing a song on that. CB radio, folly plus full. What is folly? Cans? Wait, didn't we? Frying pan. Nature, rain. Gore. See, what I don't understand, guys, is the following. These sounds, right? Why are there so little medieval type sounds? Like swords, clashes, stuff like that. Why is there so little on these when there's so many medieval type games out there? That's what I do not understand. Why is it so limited? Now, obviously, I haven't looked at all of them yet, but there are so many different types of sounds, and I've seen sci-fi so many times. I always thought that if you're looking at like a genre, right? I always thought that medieval type sounds actually were more common, or let's say medieval type games are more common than futuristic type games, because we can identify, or we can, at least that's what I thought, right? I could be wrong here, but I always had the impression that medieval is more common than space. Right? Or am I just dumb? That's what I thought. Okay, number 5. Where is it? And yes, I do have medieval here. Maybe there's actually a tavern, town, weapons. But this is, I bought that, right? This is not monastery. Monastery, sing, bell. Oh, bell maybe. We could use a bell. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about a bell, guys? That could be a good idea. Space sounds are easier to make. Cakez, do you remember the start of a DirectX sound in Age of Empires 2? I think you need something like that. No, I don't. I've not played that. No. Bell can be good. Yeah, guys, I think we are using a bell. But they sound really bad. Hopefully there's more than one bell. Town bell. Bellows. Kettlebell. Monastery bell. Alright. Uh-huh. This one is not bad. Oh, this is bellows is, yeah. I don't know how Kingdom Rush sounds, but there's a consequence of not having your own right. That's a consequence of not having your own right. You want a timer. You want like a timer ring? Use a real bell and record. Rico found one, no troll, I found it. I'm gonna ban you for the rest of the stream. Yep. This is literally a clown. Tuturutu. Sango, I'll see you next week, man. Okay? Goodbye. I will see you next week, man. Goodbye. Undeserved ban. Yeah, sure. TCAP, can you stop that, please? Can you literally stop that, please? Yeah, it's actually making me mad right now. I told you yesterday, in all honesty, don't do it. And now I have to deal with that. Please stop doing it, man. Listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. Do not unban the people that I banned. There's a reason I do that. Because it was not worth 1 week. It was not a week. It was for the rest of the day. I do not want people unbanned. Here's a bell. Yeah, but there's no way this is free, right? Let's see. Nah, that I don't think that's like a cash register type bell. I guess we will use a bell. Yeah, we'll use a bell here. A town bell? Not this one. This one, together with one of these. Let's just use the town bell here. Let's see. Open up file location. Town. Wait, I had this here too? Wagon? Town bell A. Yeah. Okay, let's use town bell A. Oh, oops. On this. Let's see here. Okay. Now, can we do some edits to the sound, or is that all we can do, guys? Let's listen. Can we make it sound a little better? I don't like it sounds so... Maybe it's too slow. 200? Now it sounds bad. Well, what if we do this here? Shit. I clicked on shorts. Now the entire shit. Now it lags. No, I clicked on the thing. No. Stop. It's gonna take 10 days to load. Okay, well, it is how it is. It's loading all of the videos now. Oh, there it is. Okay, actually, it's not. Cool. Here. Try that again. This sounds so bad. This sounds so bad, man. Why? It doesn't sound happy, guys. No. No. It sounds too negative. It does not sound good enough. Nah, that's not good enough. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Too many things open. Goodbye. Stream. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have to do that off stream, man. But this is definitely... This is not free, isn't it? Royalty-free sound, really? And what does it say? What does the license say here? What if I... Let's see, download? Can I just subscribe? Okay. Piss off. Okay, it's not free if you have to subscribe. What about this? Sorry for just destroying your ears, guys. Where is the handle on making it less loud? Why can I not make it less loud? Like, who makes a website where you cannot control the volume? These guys stupid? Like, why is there no loudness level change? Am I missing something, guys? What about this one? Bong. It's so... Nah, he's right though. It needs to be a positive sound. The sound that I have here is negative. It's not a fun sound. And for Kingdom Rush, it's also fun. It's supposed to be a fun sound. I don't have a fun sound. It's too negative, unfortunately. What about this? Town bell? No. This is bad. Kettlebell? Damn it, sounds are so difficult, man. Oh. Nature, monastery, loops, forge, dungeon. Coin ball, coins handle, coins grab, spill, dice. pour tanker, cheers. Nah. Yeah, I should really install that thing. Shit. Did I just closed DaVinci. Okay, it's not going good. It's not going good. Cakez, this is the sound I was telling you about in Age of Empires. Damn, that's great. Yeah. That's a war horn. Winget install, quick look, Winget. Like the beginning of this one. Let's see. Ja, keiner. That one's great, actually. Why does this website not have a... Can I just download that? Thanks, man. Download. Log in to download. Fine, let's try. Can I log in with Google? Join now. Username. Join free sound. What is the license on this before I even like join these guys? Creative Commons 0. You can copy, modify, distribute, perform the sound even for commercial purposes without you needing to ask for permission. Okay, fine, I'll join. Username. Email confirmation. Okay, chat, thank you very much for the sound. I really appreciate it, bro. That is very helpful, my man. What a giga chat, bro. Nice! Thank you! Password 123456. Uh-huh. Actually, this. Check this box to accept our terms and privacy policy. Join. You cannot use this username? Why? Underscore? This for... Oh, I see. What about this username? Oh, yeah. Not now. Almost there. We have sent a verification. Of course, you have sent a verification link. Let me see. Free sound, activate. Activation succeeded. Okay, cool. That means I should now be able to reload. Almost there. We send a verification link. That is not true. Login. Enter your email, okay. And then the password 123456. Pass. Aha, cool. Download sound. Save. Okay, finally we get the sound here. Actually, I want to put it in downloads because I don't want the full sound. And then, unfortunately, we have to start the thing again. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it, man. Just make your sounds. Yeah, just make them. I tried. Pixabay. Losing Horn. Hello, Abbott. Good morning, man. Look at the second of this. Yeah, it's Creative Commons. Yeah, it is. Check this out. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. What about this, Cakez? I'll try. Thank you, guys. Losing Horn. Okay, no. second one here. Look at this. Okay, yeah, that's Pixabay for you guys. Which one here, you say? Hello, Progress, how's Cakes? If I was home and had FL Studio license, I could have gotten something original, but that works too. Check this out, Cakes. Tom Music. Didn't I just do that? Royalty free, good to have. Oh, free music fantasy pack. Just free? Oh, thank you. Bow and sword SFX, spell SFX, seamless loopable background SFX, footstep, doors, chests, mining, river, what? Oh, thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. That's a great link. We need to save that link. Download. We need to save that link. To put on the list of like when we want to make that website, you know, how to get started with game development. Really good stuff, bro. Thank you. Tips for new game, SFX. Thanks, bro. Very nice. Good. The middle part of this may be nice. Okay, let's see. What is this? That's not bad. But let's see. I just downloaded something. Dropbox? What is this Dropbox link, bro? What is in there? Good for killing a boss. Winning sound. Pixabay horns. Guys, it's a little bit too much. It's bells? Why is it a Dropbox link, though? It's a bit loud. Imagine if I played that. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, that one's good. Wow, how's it? Why does it reset the audio Lautstärke in English? Why does it do that? Thank you, man. I'll see. But I don't know about the license on these, bro. Like, I need a Creative Commons 0 to not make a mistake. Okay, let's see. I don't want to make mistakes. Let's see. Sounds Tavern. I just downloaded that here. Mm-hmm. What if we speed this up by this? Don't fade out. You want to finish in a high? Really? But then I need to fade in, don't I? Huh? I think I need to fade in. Shit. Give me a second. Don't fade out. Da-da, da-da. Maybe, yeah, da-da. You're right. Da-da. How do I do that? 150. How do I do, like... Fade out at the very end, very small. Yeah. It is really annoying to accidentally click on this. Shit, what did I just do? Nothing. Okay, good. DaVinci Resolve? Yep. Fades in. This case should be minimal as possible. Just a tiny trim to prevent popping. Wait. Fades in this case should be minimal as possible. Just tiny trim to 250. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing around. It needs to be brighter. Maybe that? I don't know what reverb is, bro. What is reverb? Cake. Maybe just very small increments, like 1, 2, 3. Like echo? And it's too slow, the entire thing. Right? What if we make a compound clip? And then we say 200 speed. $180? And reverb? How do I do reverb? I've never done that before. Audio effects. Reverb. Reverb. But it stops after the sound. How do we do that?
Am I so out of touch?
Maybe we just do Control D.
Budget Jim just subscribed. Cakez 7
It just stops here. For some reason. It stops. The reverb stops because this is a terrible application. Maybe I need to do that in Audacity. Budget Jim, I appreciate the big support, man. Holy. The thing, the reverb thing, like the big, oh my god. How do I, wait, did I delete that or something? Reverb in DaVinci sucks, but you have presets. True. But I think the problem with DaVinci is that the
Am
reverb...
I so out of touch? No.
Knee Zero by just subscribed.
Oh man, thank you. Neopi. I appreciate it. Cakes, do the following things on Audacity. In Audacity, okay, wait, but I need to first generate the sound, right? Open sound, 2, cut that exact part, 3, increase pitch by 2 tones, 4, speed up a little bit, then maybe play with reverb and stretching the last part, but try with no fades first. Just open the sound, download it. Okay. Let's see. So what you're saying is, open the sound. Cut this out. I hate Audacity because it's so clunky to use. Like... Okay, now what you're saying. Cut the exact part. Increase the pitch. So I select the entire thing. Effect. Pitch. Change pitch. By 2 tones. What does that mean? By 2 tones. I don't know what 2 tones means. A3. Estimated start pitch. 2F. 4 semi. Try A to C. A to C. So it's going down? Shouldn't it go up? Okay. You sure about that? On the side there is a 3. The C side should have 4. This here? What the hell? Okay, that's good. Apply. What next? Why did it apply like appended? Okay. And now what? No, okay, now wait. You told me more. Would you mind recording gameplay without any commentary and sound effects? Send it over to me and I can give it a shot. I wanna try out some sound design in Reaper. Sure, I can. Of course. Sure. Do I have that already? I'm just gonna record something right now and then give it to you, sure. Let me stop recording. And then go here. To the game. Restart. And then I'll do no sound effects. I'm gonna start recording. So this is me recording without sound effects. Continue. So basically, click a button here. I select a unit, I place a unit. I guess I'll place them here. And then some upgrades. This one here. Boom. An incoming wave. Just, it's already there. I'm starting that. Gets me some money. And there's gonna be another one that starts here. Let me see. We also have the shop here. Let's buy... Ooh, we can almost afford the bow here. I want that bow. Because that one's good. Maybe? No, we don't have anything better. Okay, and then we get to the bow here. Nice. Wait, what did I get as well? Ah, a $40 bow as well. Now, we got lucky. But let's get this one on him first. Okay, so this is the enemies coming, and then there is... Ooh, nice. No. No, I clicked this, man. So it seems like this button is still bad. How did I win? There were enemies. Okay, so the game is bugged. All right. Essentially, click here, start a wave. Yeah, it's still bugged. And then another one appears. Whatever, something. I don't know. Start. And then when these die, at some point, this is gonna appear here. Boom. Okay. All right. I think that's enough. That's the gameplay, essentially. Let me stop recording. And if you want, I can give it to you right now. See? The first, I think it's this one here. Yeah. I'm currently here. I'll put it here. See recordings. Today is the 4th. Here we go. 2 minutes should be here. And then I'll just make it completely mute, right? There we go. I'll try to make it not so high quality, but I can't really give that to you because Tangy TD gameplay, no sound, I guess. I can't really give it to you because I don't have enough data to upload, so I guess I'll just upload it to YouTube. But then give you the YouTube link or something. It's not gonna credit you, by the way. If someone gives me good sounds, I would pay them even. So shut up and go, and see you next week, Super Collector of Stuff. Goodbye. Bitch. Don't have time for that right now, and you should see by my mood that I just want good sounds for my game. Okay, that's really important. Let's see. Let's browse this to proper location. Recordings, final edits. There we go. Save. And then let's call this Tangy TD gameplay, no sound. Add to render queue. Render 1. Boom. Shouldn't take too long. Let's make it green that we did it. And then I'll upload it to YouTube as well. Okay, create, upload video. Here we go. It's uploading now. Change it to D. It should be done really quickly. That's off. Video elements, next, checks, unlisted, save. And we should already have it. It's currently processing, okay? Okay, I'll give you the link once it's done. Thank you, man. I would also appreciate a short recording of the next wave indicator running out of time. So without clicking it, I have a pretty cool idea for that. Shit. Okay. Okay, wait. So what you mean by that is basically I click this and then I wait for the time to disappear, to stop. I guess I clicked screen to give. I just wait and it runs out on its own. But shouldn't it be the same sound? Because the sound is, the round is starting now. Because I'll show you. If in Kingdom Rush, you'll see my guy. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit, I didn't record. Wait, did I? Not recording. Okay, so it just ran out here. Stop recording. All right, let's put that. Recordings. 20 sec. I think it's the 20 seconds here. Yeah. Okay. Add to render queue, replace render 1, and I guess then I'll just delete the other YouTube video that I made. Process abandoned. The video could not be processed. Okay, delete. Who cares? Upload video. Goodness. Huh? Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, add render. Tangy TD no sounds, MOV. Final edits. Okay. This one was actually bad. Okay, let's see. That one should be it. There we go. Next, monetization off, done, next, video elements, next. Okay, it currently checks. Okay, cool. Let me see. I'm just passing by to say keep up the good work, Cakez. The game is improving. I'm sure you will achieve success. Cakez, faking being incompetent so Twitch does the work for him. Okay, you are gone for the rest of the day. Goodbye. Pogas, thank you very much for the effort. I'll try my best. Hey, man, like, if I just want to have good sounds, man. It's all over the place, and yeah. We'll see, right? I have done my own sounds, but yeah, I mean, what did Code and Greed tell me to do? Let's see. We'll still finish this. Let's close that. Bonk. Free sound, King, we have done that too. What was this? Oof. Yeah, it's been a rough day. The car is just annoying me as hell. I was telling you to check if you like the pitch. You can go up. Yeah, and then after that effect, you say I should add reverb. Reverb. But it stops. It doesn't extend the video. It just stops. And then play with reverb. I just can't be bothered to work on sounds right now, man. Like, I know how much work it is, and I have already... I kind of already drained my battery for today, to be honest with you guys. I've had a long day. It's already drained, my brothers. And just learning something entirely new now, and like with the reverb, room size, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing, man. I can tell you with good conscience, this will take much more time than you might assume. You're gonna spend a good few hours just finding a few sounds that match exactly what you're searching for, yeah. No, anyways, nah, guys, I would love to, but I just don't have the headspace right now, especially since the car is also in my head, and nah. It's fine, guys. We'll play the sound of, let's see if we click the button, round start. We'll play the round start sound. when we click the button. Not this. We'll just play the bloop sound. For now. Which one was it? Swing? Coins, error? Bloop, yeah. We're gonna do bloop. Hopefully, wait, do I have to do bloop? So who will do sounds? Supertonic will try to do sounds. I mean, if it's good, like I would even pay. As long as I can use some good sounds. We'll see. Let's see here. Nah, it's still checking. The video is not, I can't link yet. Let's see. Let's go back to this. It's a good sound. Blop. And then just that for now. I think that's good enough. Right? I mean, it's definitely not perfect, but it's good enough for a start. Plop. And bring. Aha, and here it just does the blob on the last one, but there's no more round to increase. Not interested in payment. Besides, you've got to support your family. I'm good. Good afternoon. What color socks are you wearing today? I wear no socks right now because it's really hot. It's not stinky, guys. Guys, I think I'm done for today. I'm just really tired. And a little bit demoralized because of the sound situation, I have to say. It is how it is. And guys, and this stupid car is also annoying me. Like, I am just not in the headspace. Yeah. I need a little break. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not in the right mood, in the right mindset.
Thank you, Auth Arno, for 100
Stupid car is
bits.
pissing me off.
There, it'll be okay.
Thank you, Mr. Athano. I appreciate it. I'm not saying that because of that, though. Yeah. I kind of need to just finish this level, balance it in a way where it's fun to play, put it out to playtesters, and then work on the demo page, guys. I'm kind of burned out of the game, I have to say. So I need to push. I need to just sit down and push. And I can't do that on stream. It'll take some time. Yeah. Try to wrap it up. I need to oh, are you talking about yourself? No, I need to, yeah. I need to basically get it over with, if that makes sense. Because it's never going to be perfect. The sound effects are never going to be perfect. The music is never going to be perfect. It needs to be good enough, right? And I'm kind of, it's been bothering me for a while, and I just need to get to a let's say finish line in a way. It's been dragging itself a little too much, you know. It's too long of a drag. Guys, I have the systems to support good gameplay. Now I just need to use the systems. Otherwise it will start to undermine. Yeah, I need to get out a new demo. I think that's the thing. I need to get out a new demo. That's what it is. No, I need to just do that. Okay, guys, I gotta leave. Maybe find someone for sounds and pay him several bucks. It will be a bottleneck, Emo. Yeah, maybe I find one right now, Supertonic. Let me see. It's still checking. It's so annoying. What are you checking? It's a small little video, bro. Stop checking it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's... Bro, can you write me on Discord? I don't know your Discord handle, but if you're on Discord, can you write me? Wait, you did. Hier bin ich. Okay. Okay, you're there. Thank you, Supertonic. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll send you the link when this is finally done loading. I don't know how long that will take. But yeah, guys. I'll send you over to Jackie. I need some rest, some time, and figure out what to do. And I apologize for the little downer at the end here. Bruh. I need to finish this. I need to finish the game. You guys have a nice weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday, okay? Peace, guys. Bye-bye.